Hey, seventh grade, Mr. V here. How you doing? Hey, happy Tuesday. Good to see you guys. Listen, I wanted to come at you guys with a video today, a real quick video, give you a couple quick study tips. You know, a lot of kids I've talked to recently are not performing exactly where they'd like to be. I've talked to a couple kids, a couple parents about that. Some people are wondering, hey, what could I be doing differently? What are some different ways, things I could be doing, some different ways I could be preparing for tests? And so I got to thinking about it, and I came up with, four basic things that you could look at or try that might help if you're not doing these things. The very first one is, first of all, make sure you're putting in enough time. One of the reasons you might be struggling on tests is because you're just not studying enough. Maybe you need to put in more time. Maybe you're trying to get all your studying in the night before the test or the 2 nights before the test, and that's just probably not going to work for most people. Breaking your studying down into smaller chunks over the course of the week, 2 weeks, is much better. The other basic thing to look at is your workspace. Maybe you're distracted and you don't even know it. Maybe you got a window by your desk that you are constantly looking out and being distracted by what the neighbors are doing or what the trees look like or what the squirrel is eating on your yard, right? So finding a place in your house that is less kind of filled with less distractions could be better. Maybe you're trying to do it on your bed, and maybe you're just too comfortable and that's not going to work. So it could be as simple as studying more or studying in a quiet place. The other thing to think about is studying with all of your senses, right? A lot of times we just reread our notes. All right, and that's good. We're rereading our notes. That's good, but let's talk about rewriting our notes. Let's talk about highlighting our notes. Let's talk about going through our textbook and making notations on note cards or stickies, right? Writing it out. Let's talk about speaking it, talking to your brother or sister, or telling your mother about this concept. Teach somebody about it. Um, Listen, maybe you want to have one of your parents or a sibling read your notes to you, and now you can be listening to someone else reading your notes. These are all different things that can help. The more different ways that you can consume the information, the better. This next one is kind of cool. Create a crazy mental image or a silly sentence or a fun acronym that will help you remember something. If you can create a crazy, fun, silly image or sentence that about a concept or a vocab word or something, that you'll be more likely to remember it because of that kind of silly, wild sentence or idea that you've come up with in your head. So give that a try. And the last one, you've heard it a million times. A lot of people aren't doing it though. Flashcards. Guys, make the flashcards. They're wonderful. They're so good. They're going to help you. Put your information on flashcards. It's awesome. The act of writing you're going to make your flashcards from your notes, right? So you're rereading your notes, you're rewriting them on flashcards. There's two things. And then you're going to be quizzing yourself, looking at it, reading it, saying out loud. There's another way that you're taking in the information. You could have someone else quiz you, right? You could take your flashcards in the car with you, take it to dinner, take it to your grandma's house, take it wherever you're going. As you're going through your note cards and you find that, that as you come across that same card, you're getting it right every time, take it out. This way, your pile of note cards is getting smaller and smaller, and it's always only filled with the concepts that you don't know, right? So flashcards is a good one. And so those are kind of my four things, or maybe it was five. Are you studying enough? Is your space a calm, peaceful, quiet place? Are you studying with all your senses? Are you creating fun, crazy, silly sentences or images in your head around these concepts or vocab words? And are you making flashcards? These aren't only the only things that you could be doing, but these are four simple tips, things to think about or try that could help you to do your best. All right, guys, I hope that helped. Leave a comment. Love to hear what you have to think. If you have any other tips or suggestions that you'd like to throw in the comments, I would love it if you did that. All right, have a good one. Stay motivated.